Perfect.
And good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review Live, I guess. Yeah, like the title says, you know you're old when. Like I did my work today. I'm exhausted. My back is done, and that's just the way it is. How are you doing?
I am well.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
I'm
So,
cold. I'm okay. I mean, you got the heat. I have the heat set at 76, I think, but I think I'm going to turn it to 77.
see, we keep ours at like 69.
Oh my God! How do you live like that?
I'm the weirdo that's always in shorts though. Like I'm wearing shorts right now. I was in shorts
You,
all day at work, and
that's funny because the other vocalist in my band, he's always in shorts and he weighs like 160 pounds. He just doesn't feel cold. I don't get it.
yeah, everybody I was loading up today, they're like, "How are you dressed like that?" I'm like, "It's warm out. What are you guys talking about?"
Oh, I couldn't do it, man.
So, to the internet, if anyone ends up watching, I apologize if I don't have my usual amount of energy. I'm just tired. Um, what you gonna be drinking tonight?
I'm going to have a red stripe to start out with,
Ooh,
and probably like a little shot in a Glencairn of that Isla whiskey.
ooh.
Sip on that because I'm not going to get drunk tonight. And then I'm going to have a Paul Honor. Well, hang on. Let me see what I got here.
I'm gonna be on an all Saskatchewan night because I bought a Saskatchewan advent calendar that was on clearance. And I don't normally buy it because a lot of the advent calendars here, unlike advent calendars you'll get elsewhere in the country, they're
Yeah.
all just the regular beers from the different breweries, right? It's like, hey, here's our beer that you can get every day in an
Yeah.
advent calendar. And I'm like, that's not what I want. But
Mm.
when they're on clearance and it's cheaper for me to buy that than 24 regular beers,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, whatever, let's do this.
Cool. So I've got a Pilsner Urquell. I've got a Tennant's. I bought another Hucker Shore. I bought another Sleeman Honey Blonde. The red stripe, I picked up. Well, I still had another dab in the fridge. And one second, what else is in there? Oh, Beck's.
Nice. That's a nice lineup, sir.
No, it's okay, right? They're pretty inexpensive beers. They're all under $4.
Yeah, I hate you. Don't worry.
I know. It's expensive where you are, brother. I feel
It,
for you.
it is what it is. I mean, cost of living in general is cheaper here, but certain things are more expensive. So, I mean, you give and take, right? If I wasn't a drinker, I'd be living at large.
Hey, I gotta ask you something. Does James Gianfrancesco have ties in Sarnia? Because I could have swore I seen him.
I'm not sure. I haven't
He was
really.
with he was with somebody who's a chef, and I could have swore it was him, but I didn't want to say anything just to avoid embarrassment. I'm pretty sure. Like it's probably not him, but I was like, "What is this guy doing at Giant Tiger like, in Sarnia? Like, what's happening here?"
Yeah,
But
I don't know. I haven't really talked to the guy in a while. I don't know if he's still in the Niagara region. If he's like, I don't know.
well, he was with somebody that was wearing a chef's coat, and I figured, you know what? I mean, he's a chef, so it made sense to me that it might be him, but I don't know. It's probably not, but he had a big beard and a toucan and a little mole on it. I was like, that's gotta be James, but I didn't say anything.
My counter surfer is here.
Counter surfer, yeah.
Hey, buddy. Who's my good boy? Hmm?
That dog, look at the size of that dog's head. Holy.
Who's my good boy? Otis, my good boy. Bella, what you doing? I hear you truffle pigging over there.
Yeah,
Colleen, leave her alone.
it'd be funny to see a small dog eat a big pig's ear.
Colleen was going to try to steal the pig's ear from the puppy. That's what was happening. She's pissed off now that she got called out. She's laying there giving me the eyeballs, like fuck you.
I'm not at that table because where I'm sitting, where I used to sit.
I don't know what that
Where
kid
the-
is doing, but my fucking shower went hot and cold like 8 times.
It's probably doing the dishes
Well, yeah, but why?
because we told him to clean the kitchen.
No. Oh my god. You and him are the same kind of fucking frustration. I swear to fucking God. My problem isn't that he's doing the dishes. My problem is that he's turned the hot water on 8 fucking times.
He's rinsing the plates and stuff.
No, he doesn't rinse shit, Chad. That's part of his fucking problem.
Oh boy.
So anyway, your table.
Yeah, so where I was sitting, I was under the window where those lights were that Julius calls the sex lights.
Yep.
I just couldn't sit under there anymore. I had to move for the winter because it's not that it's too drafty, but it is that wall is cold and I can feel it coming off of it. And I had a sinus, well, it's kind of like a sinus infection. I just didn't want to get sick, so I made the conscious decision to move away from that table. And now it's just holding a bunch of tablets. So when Jess comes over, we kind of play Scrabble on different tablets.
Yep.
We don't have to use a board or anything. Like we do Monopoly that way. Everything. It's the Yahtzee. Everything.
I'll do when I get it.
Gone are the days of manual games, man. It's all digital now. It's crazy. I don't even know how Toys R Us stays in business, to be honest with you.
No, yeah, I actually bought some games while we were still up in the Arctic, and we never actually played them. And then we moved down here, and I wanted to. I bought like Stratego, and the game changed to, instead of all the pieces being plastic pieces, they were stickers.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd had the game for over a year without opening it, and then I finally opened it, and the stickers are miscut, so you can't actually play the game. And I'm like, what the hell is this shit?
Yeah. Sorry's the same way.
I'm just gonna fill up the water dish for the dogs and sit
Go
down
ahead,
here.
man.
Can you move, you giant monster? Okay, go. I gotta fill up the water. Get out of the way. Giant. I'll flip it upside down and make it a slow waterer. There you go. Colleen, if she gets up to get a drink and I see you get up, I'm going to kick you. We understand each other? Stay away from that pig's ear.
I love that you have kitchens in your house. I used to have 2 kitchens in mine, but it got renovated.
Yeah.
So that kitchen that's in the basement is now a bedroom and a bar, and so it's like a bedroom / bar / gaming area. But I had a kitchen down. It was a full-size California kitchen, but it got ripped out. So,
Yeah, this is just a tiny little. This was.
yeah, I love it though. I love it. I think it's really cool.
And where I'm sitting is where the stove used to be, right? Like.
Yeah.
And they even had the little stove, like the little apartment-sized stove.
Yeah. Yeah, I dig it.
And then the 220 volt is right down here by my feet.
Nice.
So I guess, I mean, if I wanted to put another stove here, or I wanted to get like a garage heater or something, I could just plug it right into the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, 220s are handy to have. I've got one just across from me in the laundry. Well, we got 3 220s in the house. One's upstairs, which is really strange. I don't know why, and it's been there since I moved into this house. So I'm not sure why I have a 220 upstairs, but I couldn't have. My only guess is they had like an apartment size dryer washer combo, and they had it, but because there is a hose that leads down, but so that's the only thing I can think of. I'm not quite sure why.
Well, I'm going to start my night with some District Key Lime Sour,
Oh, cool.
which is what, a 5%er, I believe? Yeah, 5%.
Have you done a review on that beer?
Yes.
Cool.
I believe the big one stole it.
Oh, well, at least it wasn't Colleen.
What did you do?
And she had it most of the time. She came over to get some water.
Drop it. Otis, I will go in your fucking mouth and get it out. Because you two need to fucking stop this shit. And I'm done with it.
He's getting in trouble for being a jealous Nancy.
Drop.
So that kitchen where you're in, is that on the main floor as well, or are you in the basement?
No, we're in the basement.
Yeah.
Did he have the whole thing in his mouth?
Yep.
Otis, stop getting yourself in trouble.
That's why I was trying to run up the door.
The door that's closed?
Yep.
He could have taken that door down. He doesn't realize it, though.
He didn't expect me to go in his mouth and get it out. I ain't afraid of your teeth, bitch. I'll fucking go get it. I'm afraid of any of you.
Your jaw isn't known to be the strongest jaw.
I won't be afraid of her jaw either. I'll fucking put my hands in her mouth when I have to do. None of that shit.
Of the three of them, she has the strongest jaw.
She does.
Since you know she's Pitbull and Cane Corso. She's got the arr jaw.
Yeah.
Luckily for these idiots, she is Pitbull, so she's a big suck because we suck her up. So they just push her around because they're assholes.
What's Bella weighing in at now?
26 pounds.
Wow.
She's 11 or 12 weeks now.
Time flies.
Yep. At least her head won't come over your countertop. Me, you giant dog.
I need to loosen the webcam swivel so I can actually turn the camera around. To me, it's actually attached to the arcade right now. Like you can kind of see one of the little buttons on the black panel, the yellow button. So it's attached to it, but because the USB, so the USB port is from my computer to the wall, and that's hooked up to the wall USB. And so I had to clamp it on there, but I guess I should just unscrew it a little bit so I can swivel it around. I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna find this little screwdriver. It's a tiny little Phillips. Like super tiny. I don't know what I'm going to use. I don't even know if I have one.
One of those precision glasses kits.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure I can use like a pointy knife to do it. Or the fine point of a pair of small scissors or something. I'll fuck with it later.
One of those little pairs of scissors you get in like the travel kits to like
Exactly, like the
to
eyebrow
trim your
trimmer.
mad hair and all that.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, Otis? We're gonna trim your nad hair.
I got a pair of tweezers. That might work. I don't know.
He's got a small head. I don't know what you're talking about, Saja. Small head. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's my big boy. Yeah, no, I've had a interesting day, an interesting week. It's been long. It's been frustrating. I have tonight off and tomorrow off. Tomorrow's my day off, and then I'm back to Monday to Friday. But I have to be in the building at 5:45 in the morning again, and I hate
Ew.
that shift, man. I hate the 5:45 a.m. shift.
With it being so cold out too, like that's just
Well, especially if it ever snows, because I have to do the snow blowing and everything before we open then, and it's cold out.
I hope you get paid for that time that you're doing that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You opened that beer 5 minutes ago and it's gone. That's impressive.
I was a thirsty man. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 beers out, and they're all from different breweries in Saskatchewan.
You like your last beer. Oh, you drink them fast, so they probably don't even get a chance to warm up.
Well, one of the beers I had out since last night, so it's going to be warm when I do have it. I usually review warm. I personally like to drink my beer warm, but
You know, the Jamaicans do that a lot too.
yeah, it's a European thing too. Like the English usually drink their beer more warm. The Irish, like they'll do cellar temperature, right? Which is kind of what it would be down here. It's probably 13 degrees down here.
Okay, that's not terrible. That's not bad.
Yeah, like upstairs, like I said, we keep the house around 69. So upstairs would be pretty close to 18, and you drop a few degrees coming into a basement. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if you could see where my subwoofer is on top of those speakers by the blueberry pillow. I've got a little space heater that's it's got a little light on it. It's in front of the little Art Sound subwoofer. It's a little ceramic heater that's sitting on top of the stereo.
Yeah.
And that thing will heat a room up in about 30 minutes. Like a full size room. I could put my hand out and feel the heat from that thing. I got the humidity cranked to 42% in the house right now, just because, I don't want the wood of the arcade cabinets to dry out or my boards. So I've got the humidity cranked in the house. Summertime, I just dial it back to like 0 pretty much.
Yeah, no,
Nobody ever sits down there. Nobody ever sits down here for the living room stuff. I just teach down here with my screens, but nobody ever comes here and sits around. They just fucking play these fucking arcade games, or we sit at the round table, kind of the same one you used to have at your old place in St. Catharines, because it's a great gaming table. Do you still have that table?
No, man, I don't have anything that I owned back then.
That was a good sized big table, man. Great for poker. That's what this table is here.
Okay, let's go.
How much snow did you guys get?
We don't have a huge amount.
Oh, we got hit hard. Between the two snowfalls, man, we probably hit a good 7 to 8 inches at least. It was enough to close most businesses and schools, buses, everything.
Yeah, no, everything stayed open here.
Yeah, nice. I'm gonna go for a quick dart, brother.
Alrighty.
Before everybody coming, everybody chimes in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Crack a beer. I'm gonna grab my beer glass.
Okay. Sorry. Was just chatting about the idiot dogs.
No, you're not.
So yeah. So to anyone watching, it's
Ninja Turtle.
I think he might be part of the Amigos. Teenage Nightmare Ninja Turtle? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that is. My head is ready to explode.
Talking about Nightmare Ninja Turtles in their teenage years. How is our daughter doing?
Fine. I didn't see her the last time I was over there because they had to get up early in the morning, so they were sleeping. Because Chad, they don't handle the whole waking up process very well.
No, they really do not. It's a difficult life, not having to work and just having to go to school and having time.
No. I didn't let Colleen chew on my sandals. You don't get to either. Fuck off.
She's at that worst point in time right now because she's actually going to be teething at this point.
Yeah, that's why she wants to chew on everything.
I think I have some knuckle bones or something in there that are too small for the big ones.
I gave them each a knuckle bone the other day, like a kneecap or whatever.
Yeah.
She's been chewing on them.
Yeah, I think they like the femurs better because their mouth fits around it better. But yeah, it's like 11 to 14 weeks is we're going to eat everything.
Mommy's not going to bed yet.
So, people tell you get a puppy instead of a kid. It's so much. You know what? If you're looking for an animal that you want to get because you don't want to do a lot of work, because you're like, I don't want a kid. It's too much money and too much work. So you want something that's not going to be as much money or work. You get a cat. Don't get a dog. Between food, hello Bella. Between food, bones, everything else, you're spending a lot if you for a dog, right? And yeah, you're right. Cats cost litter and everything else.
Yeah, but if you only have one cat, it's not that.
No.
Because I buy the litter when it's on sale for like $10. And it lasts like a month at a time in those jugs.
But people will tell you, you get a dog, it's so much like having a kid. But if you're gonna get a dog because it's so much like having a kid, the kid can, once the kid's older, the kid can do more for itself than the dog can.
The dog just won't destroy your fucking house.
Not necessarily.
True. Depends on the dog, I guess.
Yeah. How many dogs do we know that have like eaten people's fridges and stuff?
Oh, what's his face's dog?
Daniel. Like the dog can't let itself outside to pee. The dog can't go for its own walk. The dog's still going to need bones and everything else. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't trade my animals in, but if you're realistically going, I'm going to get a kid. I'm going to get a dog instead of a kid. It's going to be easier. It's probably, in the end, if you're doing everything like buying them bones, you're probably doing a good size sink, a good size comparable sink in time and money.
And if the dog gets sick, it costs you a lot more than the fucking kid.
Well, at least if you're in like Canada or the
Sure.
UK or
If
something.
you're in like a developed country that's not the United States and your kid gets sick, you're good. Dog gets sick, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, like just getting the dog its yearly shots is over like $180 depending on the size of the dog or the vet you go to. Hell, it was funny because we took our puppy who was just over 20 pounds to get her first set of shots, and the vet we went to for her set of shots was like half the price of what the fucking 3-pound at the time cat cost.
What are you doing, Bella?
She's sitting here with me.
Oh.
Sitting right beside me, looking out at the world, seeing what she sees. Because Bella, oh, now she's leaving.
Bella has the attention span of a lab. I know this because I've had a lab. And their attention spans leave a lot to be desired.
She gives you a free massage at night.
Who, you or me?
She gives me a free massage.
I don't get a massage.
She pushes those fucking pointy little cold feet into my back all night.
Oh, I get her head.
Well, yes, because she's trying her damnedest to push me out of the bed.
It's true. When you left the bed this morning, she was sleeping on your side of the bed. And I got to sleep to 8. What time do you get to sleep till?
Basically, when you leave is when I get to sleep till. Maybe I'll start switching to your side of the bed and see if she just goes to sleep.
When you got up, she came up to make sure I was still in the bed.
Yeah?
And then she laid down and went back to sleep. Didn't even have to fight her.
I'm disappointed in that. I really am.
I'm appreciative of it. I was sick and I really needed that. I am sick. I'm not better. I'm pretty sure I have the plague.
All right, sir. I'm ready to have a beer with you.
Alrighty.
First up, there we go.
Ooh, some Red Stripe, eh?
Yeah, buddy.
Jamaica's finest.
I love this beer, man.
Which one am I going to reach for? I'm going to go with this guy. It's a brewery that pseudo exists now. They did close their Swift Current brewery, and they're now brewing at 9 Mile Legacy in Saskatoon. This is Blackbridge Brewing pseudo lager.
Love that can.
It's apparently, this is the weird thing, right? It's a balanced sessionable ale, but I thought it's a lager, but then it's only a pseudo lager. So I guess it's probably, I believe it's a Kolsch is what it is.
Kolsch, yeah.
Which would be, you know, your lagered ale.
Yeah.
I'm just reading to see. I've reviewed it, but I didn't care about what it was. And yeah, it's a Kolsch.
Is it true that lagers are the most difficult beer to brew?
You want to sleep, sweetie?
It depends, right? It's a difficult beer to brew in that for a commercial brewery, if you're truthfully lagering a beer, it's not as cost effective as an ale because it takes a lot longer to make, and you have to control that temperature for a lot longer.
So is Labatt Blue an actual Pilsner or is it a lager?
It's not a Pilsner
It's
anymore.
not a Pilsner.
It probably was at one point. It's now an American adjunct lager is all
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's fine. I don't even think they say Pilsner on the can anymore.
No. Or as you used to call it, was it corn soda?
Yes, the corn soda.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much what it is, but I mean, that's fine. I don't hate on you because you want to drink a corn soda, you know?
Right.
I drink a corn soda at times. I have corn sodas in my fridge, but they're corn sodas. Or you can go to Bud and get a corn and rice soda, you know, like.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like what, 51% rice for a Bud Light or Budweiser?
Yep.
Yeah.
At least they were. I don't know if they still are. I'm not in the know anymore.
I was gonna pick up a 6-pack of Modelo, but they're like $19 for 6 small bottles.
Really?
Yeah. They're expensive, man.
They got to make up that money now that they've lost the U.S.
Right,
in the
exactly. Yeah. Modelo was Modelo Cerveza Especial.
Huh. I have a interesting. I'm not going to eat that because it's covered in liver treats, but I have a pill in my pocket.
A pill in your pocket?
Yeah, a pill.
Is that a pill in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
It's a vitamin, Alicia.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Positive?
Yes, it's not a little blue pill.
Good
Not
thing.
that old yet.
Maybe that
No.
Excuse me?
Excuse you.
Oh no.
Now, don't get me wrong. I understand that I will probably like pop a phlegm in your face during the act.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, I'm turned on by a lot of things you could throw at me, but phlegm in my face is not one of them.
I sneezed today and like big hunk of shit came in my throat.
Awesome.
Yep. It's awesome. Awesome.
You know how to turn me on.
I know. I'm really
I sneezed today and a giant thing of phlegm came out.
Oh yeah, everybody's got that issue, man.
Yeah, well, I was getting up today and she like coughed right in my mouth, and I was like, "Thank you."
Oh yeah.
My eyeball was closed, luckily, but yeah, everything else was just covered.
Listen, if I'm suffering, you're fucking suffering. The little kids gave me my cold, I'm gonna give you yours.
Yeah, I fucking work with somebody who's a plague carrier. I live with somebody who's a plague carrier. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
'Cause she works with the plague givers.
The only thing kids know how to share.
Yeah, the only thing kids share, disease.
Yeah. And they'll tell you sharing is caring, but not in that case.
They're very generous in that.
Until you kill grandma.
Right. Yeah, that's why I'm happy I do lessons online, man. I don't have people pissing on my seats. There's no germs in the house. It's great.
Mwah. You can cuddle with mommy?
Yeah, I'll cuddle with mommy.
I see my mom, and she works with like 70 other employees at Jurassi's Pizza Parlor.
Here, yeah, let's go.
But she's been there since day one, 1979. So we've got a pretty good immune system. It's just because of what she brings home from everybody that's there, right?
Yeah.
But I always get a sinus infection in January every single year. It doesn't matter. And then I have to take fucking prednisone and Zithromax for 4 days, and it's just...
I know, I'm getting in the bed. Give me a second.
I've got my beer fridge set at 1 degree right now. This beer is ice cold, man.
Yeah.
That's a nice degree to be at, man.
Not bad. Some beers suffer because they're too cold, right? Like the Hawker Shore I took out of my fridge about 15 minutes ago because I like to drink that right around,
You're in my bed, eh?
55 degrees Fahrenheit. Because if you drink it cold, you lose all the good flavors of it. Same with like a left brown, a left brew.
I hear somebody roaming out there.
I love left.
Oh, I love Lef as well, and I mean Brun is probably my favorite. and then the red, and then the blonde. I'm not a huge Left Blanc fan. I'm not a huge Belgian blonde, Belgian strong, Belgian golden type of guy anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I like my Belgian beers, but I like the darker ones more often than not.
Yeah, I'm a left brown person too. I also like. Well, we talked about this not last week, week before, but I used to really like that Upper Canada Dark. Very, very good, but it's no longer available.
When it was one of the $24 2-4s in Canada, in Ontario, when it was one of the budget beers, I bought it quite often.
Oh yeah.
And then for the golden type of beers, my beer of choice when it was on my two beers of choice, I should say, when they were on the budget beer threshold as well, was Old Vienna and Molson X.
Yeah, Molson X is great. Well, didn't you say Molson X is Rickards?
Yeah, it's basically Rickards, yeah.
Yeah. The other one I used to get here was, well, I mean, it was shit beer I thought it was shitty beer when I was younger. I used to drink it at the shack. It was called Wildcat.
Ooh, I've had a bunch of that too.
When I was 19, man, that was my beer. And it was horrible beer, but we didn't care.
Well, Old English was what I would buy the most when I was like right around 19. Like 18,
I haven't seen
19.
Old English around here.
I don't know if you can even find it really anymore. Like malt liquor seems, and there's the thing, right? Like there's so many breweries that are closing. There's so many breweries that are saying they can't stay open. They're not making enough sales. And as much as I don't want to see people lose their jobs and all that, I kind of giggle in my head going, we talked about this bubble bursting at some point.
Yeah. And
just everybody and their cousin wanted to open up a brewery still. And now we're at the point where the way the younger generation looks at drinking is different than our generation and the generation before us. Even our generation, they're slowly stopping drinking too, because I would say that realistically, those like geriatric millennials and those Gen Xers and stuff like that, they're probably
that 50 era.
They were probably the ones that were one of the heavier drinking out there, so they're seeing those health issues a lot more than even our parents were, to the point where a lot of people are quitting, and that's the money that keeps these breweries alive. So the fact that we've just made more and more and more and more and more breweries, they're folding everywhere you look.
Oh yeah, especially with the legalization of cannabis.
Well, there's that too, right? And more people are going to wine than anything else. I mean, the breweries that have started making non-alcoholic versions are still doing pretty good, but the ones that refuse to realize that the market is changing, just they're going to go by the wayside.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look at, like, again, so Blackbridge has closed their facility, and they're now brewing together with the 9 Mile Legacy, and they're brewing together because 9 Mile Legacy can't sell all the beer they can make. So you might as well have two breweries make beer there, and those two breweries will make a little bit less each and maybe sell it all, right? Like, and they were the only brewery in Swift Current, and they still had to close. So it's what's happening out there.
And Diageo owns they're a huge player for distribution, especially with like spirits and beer. I mean, Red Stripe is Diageo, Modelo is now Diageo, like a lot of like
Guinness,
oh, huge, yeah.
The whole St. James brewery is Diageo, right? So Harp, Guinness, Kilkenny.
Hey, did you ever do a review of James Ready 5.5?
Yes.
Can you tell me about that beer, if you don't mind?
It's James Ready, but it's 5.5.
I've never had it before. My neighbor was talking about it, and they said that the last time they had it was in 2016. I'm like, wow, can't we?
I don't know when the last time I would have had it was. Probably 2016, 17, something in there. It was another one of the budget beers. Like, it was a budget beer, and it was a seller because it was 5.5% alcohol, and it was a budget beer, but it wasn't an ice beer. where most of the 5.5s were ice, and not everybody liked ice, right? So so you could get a budget 5.5. You're going to jump on the budget 5.5.
Like
At
a
least
Busch
that's the thought of a lot of drinkers, right? This is 0.5 more. Let's get this.
Yeah. Like Busch, like when I have Jess here, she drinks Busch Light or sometimes regular Busch.
Yeah.
But she brought over Busch Ice, and I couldn't finish a can of it. I could not do it. It was just really rough around the edges. And it shouldn't be, but it was. I don't drink Busch, period, anymore. Like, that stuff is just... Even if it was offered to me, I would say no.
If I was to drink a Busch product, it would have to be Busch Light, and it would have to be like right out of my fridge, like stark cold.
Yeah. But like my tastes have changed. Going back to beer from drinking single malt scotches was a real hard thing for me, because I started realizing that I was chasing a flavor that was never there. So while Innocent Gun was kind of floating my boat for a while, these wit beers and Oktoberfest beers are doing it for me. German lagers, I'm really finding myself gravitating towards those, just because they're just beers that I can handle. My system doesn't mind them.
Well, I mean, I can get that. I mean, I still am a big porter fan. I'm still a big stout fan. I'm still a big sour fan. But the older I get, the more I look for just that stereotypical beer flavor.
Yeah.
Like I just want that easy drinking. This is beer. And when I review a beer, I love the fun of chasing flavors and stuff. But it's not stuff I think I could drink a whole bunch of in a row.
Yeah. When you were younger, back in 2007 or 8, doing those reviews, I mean, you guys put back the grossest beers just for review's sake.
Yeah, because that was the thing, right? And it's to this point too, but I'm more leery about what I buy now, where before it was anything that I hadn't had would get bought.
Yeah.
Now, if I haven't had it, I'm going to look at it and go, is it low enough ABV that it's not going to kill me? Because again, I'm mid 40s now, right? Like I'm going into I'm going to be 44, and I know it's not old compared to some people that I hang out with and stuff, but
like me,
44.
I'm 50. Fuck's sakes.
Like I'm going to be 44. I've been drinking since I was in my early teens.
Yeah.
My first drink, I was like 8 years old, right? Like.
Oh wow. Yeah, pretty much same with me. Yeah.
I know that I shouldn't be ingesting things that are high ABV. I know that I have a fatty liver. I know that I'm overweight again. Like, so I try not to, like, I don't want to give up everything in life, and I like my beer, but I try to pick, even when I'm reviewing a beer, I try to pick something that's below 6% because I don't want to be drunk.
So, and that's what happened to me last 2 times I was online, and I promised myself, like, just because you're indoors a lot, and with the winter your immune system's low, I can't afford to be sick. The band needs me so bad. I need to continue my lessons, so I just got to make sure I'm mindful. But when I find a good single malt scotch, man, I can dummy a bottle in a weekend, no problem. And that's sipping it while watching Netflix. And, I can do 13 ounces from, 7 o'clock at night till like 1 a.m. And I know that's not a lot for some people. But when you look at some of these single malt scotches that I consume, they're pretty much cask strength. They're like 45% to 55%.
Yeah. Now, like when we do these nights, I'll pull out anywhere from 5 to 9 beers. I never go over 9.
Yeah.
It depends on their ABVs, right? Like the last time I had 9 beers, they were all 4% alcohol.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so yeah. Like this tonight, they're pretty much all 5 except for 1. I pulled out 6, right? Like 6 average drinks. I'm a 300-pound man with an Irish liver.
Yeah, so you're not getting like you're getting a little glow, but nothing.
Yeah,
terrible.
I'm not going to be stumbling. I'm not going to be this. I'm not going to be that. I know where my limits are. I do on occasion go above them.
Yeah.
And people can twist my arms into going above them because the more I drink, the more easily it is to make me go, yeah, one more. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Right. And I know I shouldn't, but
Do you eat after a session of beer?
no, usually before.
Yeah.
Like I had dinner before I came down.
Nice.
We bought a brisket. We bought a whole like $90 brisket.
Oh, nice.
And we chopped it up into pieces, right? Like I chopped the flats into a few different roasts or steaks or whatever you wanted to do with them.
Yeah.
Trimmed some of the fat off of it, got the caps, and my wife made ground beef with some of it. Like I trimmed some of the thick layer of fat off.
Yeah.
But left the other fat for getting to almost medium ground beef.
Sure.
And then today she took one of the roast size ones, threw it in the slow cooker, and we made like pulled beef with baked potatoes and coleslaw, homemade buns. All that was my dinner. So
Nice.
it was nice. But then in contrast, same brisket was bought by my brother-in-law, and he made it in one meal, and we're going to get like 6 or 7 meals out of it, right? Like we're getting to the point, like I'm going to buy a skinning knife because we're just going to start buying we're going to buy big beef slabs and big porks. I'm just going to butcher them myself.
Perfect.
Because it's so much cheaper than buying the things at the store.
Oh, yeah.
Like again, that was $85 in brisket, and we're between the ground beef, I have a corned beef brining in the fridge behind me. Like it's nice to be able to just do your own stuff, and that's where we're at. We're like, let's do our shit, and it's everything comes in waves, right? And if you think about it, maybe not your parents, but at the very least your grandparents were all butchering their own shit at home.
Oh, yeah.
And they were all making a lot of their own stuff, be it bread or growing their own stuff in gardens. And it all comes in cycles, and everybody's like, well, we can't afford to do anything. You can if you put the time sink into it.
Yeah.
We can't afford to buy croissants all the time. Alicia makes croissants, like.
Oh, that's
we can't afford, and it doesn't taste as good to just buy, like, you can't buy prepackaged shit all the time. Like, you want meatballs? Buy some ground beef, or buy some meat and grind your own beef. Make your fucking meatballs, right? Like,
don't buy a $25 box of small anorexic meatballs from Walmart or Superstore or whatever.
Yeah, and I can make a lot better and a lot more meatballs by just buying just the ground beef and making it myself.
And you can control the fillers, if any, right?
Yeah. Well, my fillers, basically my spices, some Parmesan, egg.
Yeah.
A little bit of breadcrumbs, be it that we have homemade breadcrumbs and we have some packaged breadcrumbs, right? Like,
yeah.
And then what else? Maybe some bacon. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sometimes I put bacon in my meatballs just to moisten them up.
Oh, yeah. Can't go wrong with bacon or bacon fat, man.
Then like vegetables. You buy some green peppers at the store. Fucking take those ends, plant them.
Oh, yeah.
Put them in your window. You're fucking gonna have green peppers forever. Like, sorry, green onions forever. Like
so
the things you can do
here, right? Because we're well, it's just me basically. I eat a lot of basil. I eat a lot of herbs. Like for dinner, you won't like me if I tell you what I had for dinner. You're gonna be angry at me.
I'm not angry at anyone.
Jamaican goat curry, brother.
My wife made me. Was it paneer, honey? Did you do the paneer?
What?
Did you do the paneer?
Yeah, it's all in the freezer.
So paneer sog with saffron rice is my lunches for next week.
Oh, nice. She made her own paneer?
Yeah, well, yeah, everything. Yeah.
That's amazing. Hi, Brian.
Hello.
She'll even make me gobi paradas, like the spicy cauliflower stuffed paradas.
Yeah, I'm a big Jamaican cuisine guy, but you love your Indian food. I know that.
I do.
For sure. Brian, what's shaking, buddy?
Just to put it out there, Brian, I've seen nothing from that place.
Yeah, well. Hey, Chad.
Yeah.
Give us a show. Hold on. Oh, shit.
Oh my God, I hate you.
I've got four. I've got four of them.
Interesting.
So they had them out for sale now?
Yep. Yeah, I was out running some errands. I called up like, "Hey, you got any porters in the fridge?" The guy's like, "Porter? Yeah." I'm like, "Do you have a lot?" He's like, "I got like 6 cases. You want them all?" Like, "No, I don't have that many. I don't need that much."
Did you tell them we reviewed it?
No. There was when I went in there, the guy who I was talking to, I bought them from. I've never seen him before. I don't go in there on the weekends, so I know their weekday crew and their brewer, kind of, like.
Usually in a brewery, the weekday crew is the crew that like runs the place. Like the weekend is, haha, fuck you, you run the place. So I was saying to Saja that today for me is an all Saskatchewan night. I bought the District Brewing Holiday Advent Calendar at Urban Cellars when I was there this weekend because it was like $30 off. So it was, and I never buy it. I bought it last year and I opened it up and I think there was like 2 beers in it that I hadn't had because all the breweries do is put their regular shit in there, right? That you can get every day of the year. So I didn't buy it. And then I saw it there for $30 off. And I'm like, well, $30 off, 24 cans. 24 cans in this province will cost me this much. So $30 off, I'm saving like $30. So let's buy it, right? Because if I buy 24 cans of something other than the district drive-by special, I'm going to spend a lot of money. So I bought it. I opened it up. I think I got like 4 review beers out of it, and then I got 20 drinking beers. So I pulled out a bunch of beers for tonight.
Excellent.
And the 4 beers that I didn't review yet are all regular offerings too from the breweries. I've just never bought them because they're not beers I would buy.
Yeah.
What are you drinking right now?
Nothing, because I just finished my pseudo lager.
Okay.
But let me reach over here.
Oh,
Hey,
Red
we're
Stripe.
Yeah, buddy.
We're going to have from Paddock Wood Brewing in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, the OMG Sour, which is orange mango guava.
Oh, I like that play on the title.
Yeah.
Hey, do we think is Jules showing up tonight? Do you know?
I do not know.
Okay.
So actually, funny story. So I pay for text to the US, and my wife gets the phone bill and she sends me a message. She's like, "Who the fuck are you talking to in the US?"
You should just get the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Free.
And there's no charge.
Yeah. Who are you using for your phone provider?
Kudo.
Oh, because like my phone is free texting to the States, and I'm with Virgin.
I'm with Bell, and I have free international texting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if somebody from China or Japan can text me, and there's no charge.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with a Labatt Blue tonight.
Oh,
I thought you
we
would
were
start with
talking about that.
But yes,
That's
we were talking
right.
about that blue earlier.
Oh, were
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
It could.
Say
It's
Pilsner
like
anywhere on the can anymore, right?
So
No.
satisfy our curiosity, Brian.
okay.
We were talking about how Labatt Blue used to be a Pilsner. Does it say Pilsner on the can?
No, it does not.
You were right, 100%, Chad. I knew you. I wasn't doubting you, but
It might even say lager at the store.
can I see that can if you don't mind,
Who? Me?
Brian? Yeah. Can I see your blue can?
Yeah.
Wow, it's really changed over the years, eh? Wow.
It's pretty much just the same.
I used to love the 80s Labatt Blue logo. It was so cool.
See, I've gotten into the Labatt Blue in the last few months when I bought one on a whim. Like, I'm gonna give it a try.
My grandmother loved Labatt Blue. That was her beer.
My uncle was a Labatt 50 guy.
When she was in the old age home, she would get Labatt Blue every night.
Wait, in a nursing home?
Oh yeah, she died 2017.
Oh, geez, sorry to hear that, man.
So you were back then. You could still do that type of stuff. So they'd buy her like 2 4s, and that would last her like a month and a half, because on the weekends she was allowed 2 blues, and during the week it was 1.
I know there's a lot of nursing homes that have a happy hour a few times a week.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, you gotta get all the old people all drunk and horned up. So
Well, you know what? It helps people pee too, right? Like it's.
yeah.
Well, when she died, she was probably like 70, 75 pounds, something in there. And they said the
Oh.
only thing that kept her alive for the last like 3 months of her life was the beer. That was
good
like
for
that was her calories for the day.
Good for
Well,
her.
that's kind of like the military, the army. They fed their troops beer, right?
That's
Just
awesome.
I don't know if it was to boost morale or whatever. I mean, you gotta have a sense of humor. That kind of work, just to pass the time and numb yourself. I guess I don't know. Where were you last week, Brian?
Well, I was under the impression that this wasn't going to happen, so I was out doing stuff.
Oh,
And then suddenly, out of nowhere, with no warning, is a link. And I'm like, yeah. Like, I can't make it.
yeah.
Well, and like I said to you when you said that, I'm like, that's fine. We weren't going to do one last week, and then it just kind of happened, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no big deal.
I wasn't
That's fine.
planning on it, but my wife was not feeling it great and wanted to go to bed and all that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. So
Did you have some guys show up?
no, a few people showed up, even some people that we wouldn't normally have on here. Like a viewer joined us.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. That's cool.
Malty was here.
Yeah. That's cool.
Jules.
Yeah, Jules is not going to show up tonight. He said it's his wife's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Understandable.
So how's your weather, Chad? I see it's nice and cold, like kind of almost like us.
So with wind chill the last few days, it was like negative 50 out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is, right? It's just fucking cold.
Yeah. We're about to get rocked with a snowstorm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for once, the north shore of Lake Ontario is going to get the brunt of it. Toronto, Mississauga.
You know, I call bullshit that it's his wife's birthday and that's why he can't be here. Because he's at a hockey game.
It's okay. Which game?
I can't tell. I
Well-
can't tell that logo. It might be minor league. One
Oh,
second
okay.
here.
Why don't you, are you going to show us on the screen?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. See if you can.
Oh,
Definitely minor league, because look at the arena. There's no
Yeah,
NHL
there's-
arena set up that way.
It's a pretty small arena, but I mean, a lot of the U.S. arenas aren't as big as the Canadian arenas.
No, but it's not NHL, so. Your Senators are losing 4-1.
Of course they are. The Senators were doing so great, and then Jules talked about their standings, and they've sucked since then.
I'll jump over to the Montreal Boston game, see what's going on.
Who's Ottawa even playing tonight? I stopped
Carolina. Carolina.
caring. I like Linus Ullmark coming out and basically saying the internet's fucking full of idiots.
Who knows though?
Well, he's come
Yeah.
out now and said that he's off for mental health issues.
Yeah, maybe because his wife got angry at him. Who knows?
No, his teammates have come forward too and said that's total malarkey. You know when they didn't come forward and say it was total malarkey? When the same type of things were being said about Mike Hoffman.
Yeah. How's that beer? It looks pretty
Wow.
good, actually.
How's it? Healthy drink. That's a nice color.
It is a nice
and
color.
classy.
It's a nice beer. It's not great. It's nice.
What's
Now
the
that-
percentage on that one?
Sorry?
What's the percentage on that one?
I think it was 5 on the dot again. Yep, 5 on the dot.
Nice.
That looks like it might be good in the summertime. Hot.
The first
hot
time I
beer
had
weather.
this was in the summertime. I bought one of these and reviewed it out by the fire,
Yeah.
and it was really good by the fire. Here it's nice, but by the fire it was fucking
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Isn't that crazy how certain beers taste better based on your environment?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
That's-
and starting next week, starting next pay, I should say, not next week.
Yeah.
But starting next pay, I'm going to buy like 1 or 2 bags of firewood every pay just to have a whole bunch when the summer comes.
What's the price of a cord out there? Do you know, or half cord or anything?
I don't. I think 300.
Would you go through that much out there though?
Probably. I was buying like 8 bags a pay, but it's getting it delivered, right? Like Regina's streets aren't big.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Like
usually
I
it's,
thought about buying the big bulk bag of wood and just having it dropped off from Home Depot.
yeah.
But then I'm like, but then I got to carry it all to the yard, and
Oh,
then I got
Why-
to cut it all at
Could you-
once.
couldn't you stack it in your garage?
Well, yeah, but I'm slowly taking out all the shelves and stuff that are in there, and then I want to get one real good shelf instead of,
Oh,
because there's a whole bunch of just stupid like scrap wood built shelves in there from when we bought the place.
yeah.
So I've been slowly getting rid of that stuff, and then I'm going to get a good shelf and do
Hi.
things like what you just spoke of.
Yeah.
Because I work at a place where I can get them.
Yeah. Hey, Multi, I had an ad too on the way in.
Well, again, I can't set them anymore.
Oh, it's
when
okay. I got a kick
When
out
I
of
go
it.
live, they just automatically set now.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
you probably just made me 10 cents.
Quick, should we all keep jumping out and coming back in?
No.
Refreshing on my phone.
So what's going on, Multi? How's your night going? I see we have 3 viewers. How's everybody's night going? Again, like usual, everybody is invited to join us. We are just talking shit this week. I didn't look up any topics or anything like I usually do this week. Just didn't happen. We did talk a little bit about the breweries that are complaining about having to close before you joined. Because there's a lot of breweries talking about how they need your support to stay open and this and that. And I'm like, it's almost as if that bubble so many people talked about has popped.
Yeah, it's correcting itself, right?
Yeah. It's almost as if, the fact that a lot of geriatric millennials and Gen Xers are no longer drinking as much as they were is affecting the beer market. It's almost as if the fact that some cities have had like more breweries open than McDonald's or Timmy's is affecting the market. Like it's almost as if some stuff is correcting itself. Like, and I was saying to Saja, I'm like, so take like Blackbridge for instance, because I had a Blackbridge beer, only
Okay.
brewery in Swift Current, they still had to close. One of like 10 breweries in Saskatchewan, they still had to close. Now they don't not exist anymore. They're brewing at 9 Mile Legacy, but what was happening was 9 Mile Legacy was realizing they were making their full batches of beer and they couldn't sell it enough. Like they couldn't sell enough of it to to not have really aged beer sitting on the shelves. These guys couldn't either. So why not close your brewery, brew together with another brewer, like partner at their brewery,
Yeah.
and share costs, and you can both do better and have fresher beer rotating faster.
So, do they sell their beer by the singles?
No, everybody still thinks they all sell it by the fours, right? Like,
I would dare them to try it for say 3 or 4 months, 6 months. You know, let's say 3 months, so it's not a huge, and see if it moves. I would like
well,
to
that's the
see
thing,
that.
right? Every brewery in Regina that has done singles has done better than the breweries that refuse to do singles.
Yeah, and they're probably like, "Oh shit, it's moving now."
Well, yeah, like this brewery that stole my idea.
Yeah,
They do singles now, and they do rather well with it.
that's good.
Hello.
Hey, go back to that picture.
What's that?
Go back. I want to see that picture again.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
Yeah, count the fingers.
I know.
36.
6 of them.
There's 6 of them, and there's like, is that really even a thumb?
But most people wouldn't catch that, Brian. So good
Wow.
on you, buddy.
Yeah, a little of attention to detail.
We don't destroy the what is it? Like the aliens in the background with their crazy fingers.
Yeah,
You just said AI. No, that's my face. That's my real face. That's
Yeah.
not AI.
yeah, but whose fingers were those?
Everything else behind me is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that rebellion can you had, Chad, looks like an AI photo, like Chat GPT.
This guy here,
Yeah,
Oh, that's a cool can, man.
they're amber ale, man.
yeah.
It's a West Coast style red ale at 5% alcohol by volume.
Okay, I'm back to my normal background. Can you guys see it?
No,
Okay.
Chad's hogging it.
I'm hogging things.
Yeah,
There. Oh, wait 1 second. Here we go.
All right. Cool piano in the background, Brian.
oh, thank you. There we go. There's something in the way here. Must be a ghost, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the big boy singles are gone. See, and I could see that, like once in a while I could see myself go, you know what? I really want a Lakeport honey lager or something like that, right? Well, and I've never had the Sleeman honey lager, but let's say Sleeman honey lager. I really want the Sleeman honey lager. I would love to be able to just find a single of it and just buy it.
Yeah.
But the big guys are kind of like the Saskatchewan breweries. They want you to buy en masse. They don't want to sell one. They're like, no, we want to sell 12 packs in a day, not 180 singles, even though that's more beer. We want to sell the 12 packs. And I think that's because they're like, if you buy the 12 pack of our beer, maybe you won't have enough money for any other beer, and then you only buy our stuff. And that's what it all comes down to, right? Just taking the whole market away. That's what it's about.
Yeah, I kind of get that. You open your fridge and there's all of that one brand instead of, oh, what do you got? I got this, and this.
Where like if you can buy singles, I'll go in and I'll be like, you know what? Today I'm buying 12 beers, so I'm going to buy like 8 beers for review and 4 beers I've had before. And then what do you have in your fridge? Well, I have this, and this, right? Like, what do you want to drink?
Yeah.
It's just like my drinking beer right now, most of the time, if you come over, is whatever is the $29 2-4 from District.
Oh, what is it this month?
This month it's Ultra again.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I haven't bought one. I'm probably not going to buy one this month. Maybe next month it'll be Light. I think the Light is the only one I still need to review. So I'm hoping that next month is Light, and then I can buy the 2-4 and review one.
Yeah.
Well, what it is, Chris, is it's a craft brewed red ale, which means it has to be West Coast. It has to have lots of hops in it.
Well, if it's west of Winnipeg, it's the West Coast, right?
True, right? We are west of Winnipeg.
Yeah, or west of Kenora. Depends where you use. You know, people say Winnipeg. Now, with all these, we were talking about the different craft breweries closing shop. Maybe people are sick of their IPAs they keep making.
Yeah, it's just you know what else I think it is. I think it's too many breweries aren't willing to run with the times, right? How many places are now making like seltzers, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, pops, non-alcoholic beer, anything they're allowed to brew, they're brewing now.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to diversify, because they know that if they don't diversify, they can't stay afloat. And I can support that. Now, there are breweries that will stay afloat because of the way they've made their business models, but there's breweries like how many breweries are in Toronto? How many breweries are in like there are places that are saturated and things are going to close.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see people lose their jobs, but it's something that myself and myself being the only person that isn't considered real has talked about, but like Stephen Beaumont has talked about it, Jordan St. John, Robin like all these people that are real beer gurus in the province and all that have talked about it, that it was going to happen. And then the question becomes, well, how will the college survive it? How will this survive it? How will that survive it? Right? I think the college still has it because the college is international and people come from other countries to learn to brew and then go back to their country and make their brew.
If anything, it might actually make that college program more popular, because now there's less jobs, so it might be better paying jobs.
Well, yeah, and there was mergers, man. Like I said, technically there was a merger between Blackbridge Brewing and 9 Mile Legacy. What's the name of the? They're Blue Mountain now, aren't they? Is that the name, Brian?
Yep. Yeah, I got one right
Chris,
here.
You'll see lots of Blue Mountain beers out there. That's king.
Right here. Hold on. Oop. Blue Mountain.
Yeah,
and this is a great beer.
Thornbury.
Highly recommend it. As a cheap, easy, visit Blue Mountain Brewery. I'm keeping these in my fridge at all times now. This is like going to be a staple here in my little fridge.
It's been owned by Thornbury for a while. Like before I even married Alicia, it was owned by Thornbury, because if you went to Thornbury, you could buy King beers, but it was Thornbury Brewing Company, or what was it? No, it was that what he said? Thornbury? Yeah, Thornbury. So yeah, the Thornbury Brewing Company was the brewery and the cidery, and then and it was all Thornbury stuff, but named the same names as they were when they were King, and now they've kind of changed their names and they've changed the name of the brewery. And I don't know if it's completely to differentiate themselves, but yeah, they've done.
So.
Does Barley Days still exist in Ontario? Barley Days was an interesting brewery.
Never heard of that one.
Yes, I agree. The old King labels were great. Yeah, Barley Days still exists. Barley Days was the brewery that made the Looney Lager when Uncle Doug there started his dollar beers again.
Oh yeah.
They were one of the breweries that jumped on it, even though at that point in time, the economy had changed in a way that you could not make money making beer for $1 a bottle. And it wasn't even people trying to be dickheads that you just, but by the time you pay everybody and you bought all, you couldn't do it at that point in time in the economy. Excuse me.
Well,
Wind and Sail was good. Go ahead.
I'm gonna drink a Portage Porter.
I hate you.
You're welcome. I think they're gonna go good after I do a bunch of snow blowing tomorrow.
Ooh, you got to do some snow blowing, eh? Did you go to a specific scratch and dent today?
I didn't know there was one today.
Wow, I'm a little disappointed.
I didn't know.
There's a store I know that sold like everything they had except for 3 items.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I don't know where that could be, but I know a store that did it.
And how fast did that happen, do you know?
Oh, fuck. This store was out of that stuff by like 11 a.m.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I know. I was really excited. Really? Barley Days still exists? I can't find their website. Oh, Barley Days Brewery in Picton, Prince Edward County is permanently closed.
Oh wow. So it's a little side venture here. A couple minutes ago, I changed my channel on this TV that you can't see on my wall here. It's an invisible TV. And it was 3-2 Montreal over Boston. It's now 4-3 Boston over Montreal. 4.5 minutes to go.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if anyone's a Montreal fan or a Boston fan.
A guy that one of my team members is a Boston fan. When did they close? I was just looking to see what their beer lineup was to talk about it. Oh, fuck. They've been closed for 3 years. Well, 2.5. They closed in 2023. So they were one of the breweries that befell the COVID.
It's interesting how some of these breweries, like you said, did not survive through COVID. And then the local brewery I constantly go to opened during COVID.
They were during COVID, weren't they? You started sending me their stuff like in the heart of it.
Yeah.
And again, and this is where I thought Barley Days would survive. One, they were in Prince Edward County isn't very big, and a lot of breweries opened in Prince Edward County.
Yeah.
But Barley Days was like the first beer in Prince Edward County. They were the only brewery that I knew of in Picton, Ontario. and they were like the hot spot of Picton, Ontario for a while. So it's weird to see them gone, to hear that they're gone, because they made some great beers. They were one of the first breweries that would deliver to your house in Ontario. Like they were a pioneer in a lot of ways in the brewing industry, and it's somewhat sad to me that they went the way of the dodo, because yeah.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if maybe their clients, their customers got younger and they were stuck in their old ways, that they didn't try to adapt a bit.
Well, they did have at one point they were partnered with a cidery as well.
Sorry, boys, I had a phone call.
No worries.
Okay.
You're
Speaking
allowed.
of cheap beers, during COVID, I had a lot of Laker. Maker a Laker, it's a buck of beer.
What is it now?
Their
If you
logo,
were to buy bottles of it, can you still get bottles of it? What would a 2.4 of Laker be right now?
$36.
Ooh. Ooh. No, I wouldn't pay that.
Laker Light, they've got Laker Lager, there's so many of them.
Laker, it's a buck of beer.
Yep. I'm gonna check the price. I don't want to.
Laker. Laker was
So sorry. So 12 tall boys is $20.19.
Well, I mean, I can't complain because 12 of these would be about $20. Sorry, 4 of these would be about $20, and
Ouch.
like plus tax plus deposit.
And 24 bottles of Laker Lager right now is $34.57, down from $38.57, saving you $4.
That's nuts.
Right?
Do you want to know what like a 2.4 of Canadian would be here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like $100.
Closer to 50, like 50 plus tax plus deposit.
Okay, well that's not horrible.
So you'd be looking at like 65-ish.
What is your deposit per bottle?
It's the same 10 cents, but we pay taxes on top of it too, right? Both liquor and provincial.
Yeah.
Where a lot of places in Ontario, I hear you don't have to do it anymore. Multi told me you don't have to do it anymore, but a lot of places would include taxes in their price. Here they don't.
Yeah, here we do in Ontario. Like it's all.
LCBO includes the price, I think. But
Wait, you can get Bohemian? I haven't seen. I used to love most.
I wouldn't pay $44.50 for a 24 pack of Bohemian. I wouldn't. I used to buy it for $26.40, right? $24 plus deposit. It used to be a 2.4 for 2.4 beer. I wouldn't pay an extra $20 even with inflation. There's a lot of better beers out there than Bohemian.
Oh,
I got a question for you, Chad. What would you buy for we'll say $45?
Please say Mill Street Stock Ale.
Old Mill Street Stock Ale, sure. New Mill Street
yeah.
Stock Ale, not so much.
Yeah.
So are you saying like what big brands would I be willing to pay 44 for?
Yeah.
I would pay it for Old Vienna. Even though I used to buy Old Vienna as a budget beer, I love Old Vienna so much that if it was, and I can't get it in this province, that if I saw a 2.4 of it for $44.50, I'd jump on that.
The beer connoisseur just said he loves OV. Wow.
I do.
That's I don't get it. But hey. Brian,
I'm sure everybody has their guilty pleasure in food or drink. Like I don't love McDonald's. I would kill
neither do
for some McDonald's fries at times.
Oh, McDonald's fries are awesome.
Exactly. Like everybody has their guilty pleasures, right? Like
I actually had a conversation with a friend of mine last week that McDonald's needs to do a marketing thing of, hey, just come for the fries
Mm.
because they're great. You know,
They
like,
are.
you don't need
The
you don't need
only
to get a
fries,
burger.
the only fries in
Cheaper
fast food I
fries.
like better than McDonald's is A&W.
That's pretty close.
I can't eat A&W. Now their onion. The last time I had A&W, their onion rings, they were
Hey,
so
Malty.
salty. I'm Malty.
Hey,
What you got going on there?
Church Key Brewing.
Cool.
They're still around?
Yeah, they're still around.
Oh,
Wow.
look at all of that.
Are you at home or at a friend's house?
I'm at home, but I'll send my buddy the link in a bit. I guess
Without saying anything about where you work, how was work today?
For who? Me? Multi?
Well, you didn't work today.
I did.
Did you? Oh, you did. Yeah, that's right. I forget your shift. For both of you.
It's quiet. It's quiet because everyone knows what's coming to this area with the weather.
You know what I would pay $40 for? A 2-4 of Red Cap.
I forgot completely about Formosa Springs. I used to love Formosa Springs too as a cheap beer.
I've never heard of that until just now.
No, it was a beer by the Brick Brewing in Kitchener Waterloo. Well, technically it was originally from Formosa, but the Brick bought the rights to making it.
Waterloo Dark was a really good beer too.
It was Red Baron. I remember my first lime beer was Red Baron Lime.
Yeah. I remember you got me on the Red Baron and then you got me on the Red Cap.
My favorite beer, and what I would pay $44.50 for a 2-4 of, and it's not even a beer; it's technically a malt liquor. Fucking Mickey's.
Oh, I love Mickey's with the little stuff under the cap. Yeah,
Yes,
that's cool.
the little grenades with the fucking
Yeah.
ribbon under the cap.
Yeah, loved it.
I would so pay $44.50 for a 2-4 of Mickey's.
What about a 2-4 of McClay's?
McClay's is nice, but it's not a Mickey's, man. I would
Yeah,
pay
not a
for the
Mickey's,
Mickey's.
for sure.
You know, the sad part is $44.50 is like a cheap price for a case of beer now.
Hey, I can get some for $29.99 plus deposit plus taxes. It comes to about, you know what? It comes to like $37.50 after taxes and deposit.
So it's like
pretty
this conversation's taking place. If this was 20 years ago, what would we pay $45 for, right?
Oh man, 25 years ago, what about maybe a 24 pack of Rochefort 10?
Yeah, I'm just saying it's almost like we're talking like, if this was 20 years ago, what would we pay $45 for?
Do you remember a beer called Brava?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
Yeah,
the beer of
Haven't-
the summer.
beer a long time.
And then there was Brasa. Brasa
Oh,
was
was
a restaurant.
Wasn't Brava their answer to Corona? Kinda.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was better.
Before they bought Soul.
I love Brava Light. It was great. It was so
Mhm.
sensible. Decent brew. Now I don't know where it is.
Who remembers that one from Brazil? It started with a B. Hey, Chad?
Mm. I'm going to find out for you.
Shit. Remember the commercials were always on?
You know what commercials I loved? Dos Equis.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
yeah.
They had it on tap at Casino Niagara yesterday.
Did they? How was
You
your
have-
show?
Really good.
What show did you go to?
Show out in Ridgeway, but I just found a cheap hotel in Niagara. Hit up the casino a bit. It was fun.
That's cool. Thanks for not coming to my casino.
Did you get to meet Jason or Nadine?
No, it was so busy.
Who was playing?
But the beer was good. It was a band from Hamilton called Golden Feather,
Okay.
and they're from Hamilton. They're great show. and great show and great beer. I mean, it was awesome.
Brahma.
Brahma, yeah.
That's the one.
The Brahma Bull.
You had Brahma Light and Brahma Chop.
Wow, that's taking me back.
And you know what other beers I had from Brazil? Zingu Black Beer, which you would think would be like Chinese. Palma Luca and Kaiser. Kaiser's from Heineken, Brazil.
Okay.
Brahma is from Ambev in Sao Paulo. Who makes Zingo? Zingo is Cerveja Premium de Brazil Limited. And Luca is from Cerveja Premium de Brazil Limited. The Brahma Bull.
What is South American beers? Like, I can't even think of any.
Well, Super Bock is one.
Okay.
Brahma would be another.
Mhm.
Apparently Zingu. Let's see what other South American countries I've had beers from. And then I can tell you.
Super Bock is Portuguese. Great beer, great price still.
Well, that's beer one done.
I'm snorting my sickness.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm going to move on to a Pilsner Urquell.
Ooh.
That sounded great, Alicia. I've had 2 beers from Barbados.
Nice.
Nice.
I've had a Bosnian beer. Colombia. Colombia, South America, is it not?
Yeah, I guess so. No?
No.
No?
No.
I'm pretty sure Colombia is South American, isn't it? Where's Colombia?
Central America?
Well, there is actually no Central America. North and South.
Cuba is North America, correct?
Yeah.
Dominican
Really?
Republic.
Everyone thinks it's just Canada, U.S., and Mexico, but it's actually all the Caribbean islands. And then, yeah,
Guatemala?
North America.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to Google what countries are in South America so I
Oh,
can find.
you know what?
Chile.
Maybe Colombia is South America. I think Venezuela is the start of South America. Maybe Colombia. Around there.
Okay, what country are you trying to figure out if it's in South America?
I don't. There's 23 countries in South America.
Yes, Chad. There's a lot of countries.
Stop yelling, you. Yes, Colombia is South American.
I said that
I
already.
know you did. Brian argued with you.
I think it's gonna really fucking matter.
Brian did a motherfucking math.
I was a little bit of a geography guy.
Brian also pays attention to detail with 6 fingers.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go to. I'm going to go to this here, and I'm going to click on all these countries that say that they're from there. You have a fever. Let me see. No.
Oh.
Love you.
Oh, someone just asked, any of you guys old enough to remember Labatt Superbock from the 80s? I was born in 81,
Oh.
so
I was born in
remember that.
75, and I don't remember that.
Superbock went past the 80s. I had some Super Bock in Middlefra. Every once in a while, Middlefra joins us. He doesn't like us today. Okay, so Colombia is one. Guatemala is not.
No.
So you're right about that. Alicia won't yell at you about getting a motherfucking map about that one.
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara.
Panama?
Honduras is North
Panama?
America. So it's like Brazil,
Argentina,
Argentina,
I haven't had anything
Venezuela.
from Argentina.
Chile, Chile.
I haven't had a lot of beers from South America. Not many at all.
Oh, there's Guyana.
Oh yeah, Guyana.
Guyana.
Isn't that's over in Africa, isn't it?
Ecuador.
Is it?
No, Ecuador is North America.
Is it?
What about
Yes, you're
Uruguay?
You're right
Uruguay.
about Portugal there,
Oh, yeah.
Malty. But for some reason, I always think that beer's from Peru, not Portugal.
Yeah, the Super Bock. Yeah, it's a great beer, great price.
Okay, what do we have? We have, other than those ones, we have Club Colombia and Aguila. From Cervezia Bavaria
Oh.
in Bogota. Bogota, Colombia. And the other one is also from Cervezia Bavaria in Bogota, Colombia. And I drank it twice.
We talked.
Beer
I
from
drank it twice, but I drank it twice.
Give me a break. And lay off a little bit.
But that stout, oh yeah.
Well,
Malty's in charge. I'm going to take a urination break.
All right, Maltese in charge.
My back from a specific sale today is done.
what was on sale?
Things that were scratched and dented. I heard some puffing outside the door.
Labatt
Anything-
Crystal was a great beer. It's still for sale here and there.
Is it? Fuck.
Yeah, the beer store in Simcoe, one of the best beer stores in the province.
Oh yeah.
So good. They have so many different beers in there.
Oh, maybe I'll have to go for a drive.
It's on the way to Turkey Point, Long Point, all that.
Oh, I've had family out in the Simcoe, Delhi, Tillsburg, Waterford area, so that's
Yeah.
most of them have unfortunately passed on now, but I'm familiar with that general area.
Simcoe's almost like a hub for that entire area, hub town.
Yeah.
Kind of-
Like, oh look, she left it. She must be done with it. Colleen's more like, fuck you, I'm gonna take it, bitch.
I don't know what Chad's talking about, but someone's taking it like a bitch.
I think he's talking about the dogs.
Oh,
She's going to be a menace to society. Okay, I got my next beer ready, boys and squirrels.
oh
I'm
no.
going for a mocha. I'll be right back.
You're going for a moke, okay.
A mochaccino.
Okay. McDonald's mochaccino?
I've never heard of Labatt Velvet Cream Porter. Have you heard of that, Chad?
No, I've had Labatt Porter, and Labatt Porter was amazing. I've never heard of the Velvet Cream Porter, but I'm slightly younger than Middlefra.
I've never heard of it, but I also didn't dive deep into the beer scene, so.
Crystal. Oh,
Ooh, is that
Wow.
Labatt Crystal?
Oh, is that the Labatt Crystal you're talking about?
From Cuba. Well, no, Cuba's Cristal. Labatt Crystal's just Labatt Crystal.
Now, you said that was in Simcoe?
I haven't seen that beer in a long time.
Hey, you're muted, Multi.
He's going up for a smoke.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go on for. Hey, Chad, I forgot to ask you how did you feel the next day after having that million Scoville unit hot sauce?
Perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are a brave soul.
The other ones I have up there are worse. But they're
What was
not extract, so.
Yeah, what was the other one you had? Was it the Mad Dog?
Oh,
57?
that. The Mad Dog one sucked. Da Bomb sucks.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of them that suck royally.
Well, what's the hottest pepper now? Carolina Reaper?
No, Pepper X is currently the hottest pepper in the world.
Wow.
So, what's the of your hot sauce experience, Chad? What destroyed you the most? Do you remember?
Da Bomb. Da Bomb destroyed me the most of all the hot sauces I've ever done. That and Satan's Blood.
Would you try them
Satan-
again?
Dave's
The
Insanity didn't do
Da
you?
Bomb, never again. Satan's Blood. The stupidest thing we did was we mixed it with alcohol. Because we're stupid.
What was the other one called? Dave's Insanity?
Oh, that was nothing in comparison to Da Bomb.
Yeah, that's the little bottle, right? The bomb.
Da Bomb, if you ever watch At First We Feast, Da Bomb is like sauce 7, and it's the hottest of all 10. And the other ones past it are much higher Scoville units. It's because Da Bomb is all extract.
Ooh. I love First We Feast. Hot ones, yeah. Love it.
Yeah. Well, I say At First We Feast because Hot Ones has a bunch of different shows on it, right?
Yeah.
But Hot Ones At First We Feast was the show that made Hot Ones
Right.
a channel to go to.
Yeah.
Like now you go there not just for him, but you go there for what Uncle Roger, Auntie Esther. Esther's cooking. She does all the hot cooking, and I really like Uncle Roger. For those of you that haven't watched Uncle Roger, you have to watch Uncle Roger.
I find myself watching a lot of good Mythical Morning these days.
I have not watched them since they were just Rhett and Link, like when they were doing all their parody songs.
Yeah.
I have not watched any good Mythical Morning, and it's not that I have anything against the guys. I don't. We all change what we watch, right? And what we watch changes all the time.
Yeah.
Right now, I watch a lot of wrestling podcasts. Jim Cornette, Stevie Richards. I started to actually watch Stephanie McMahon's podcast.
Oh, wow.
Pretty
And I've been watching a few Chris Van Vliet's, and every once in a while I watch Dutch Mantel. But those are like the 5 I watch. The other ones, there's an odd episode here and there of like Rene Dupree and stuff that I'll watch, but I don't like them. Like I like those 5. And then Drain Addict from Australia.
Yeah.
Drain. I love that fucking guy.
Yeah.
And other than that, I don't. There's not a lot. Like I watch some video game stuff. I watch John Malecki's channels, all 3 of his channels.
Oh, you have to watch Cody Rhodes. He just did a podcast with The Undertaker.
Cool.
Cody Rhodes has his own podcast. That was awesome. I just watched it today. Or finished
I don't get
watching
to try your home brews anymore, Chris. So yeah. I think I would be more interested in a Dustin Rhodes podcast. I like Dustin more than Cody.
Well, Cody's really good though. Watch the Undertaker one. It's awesome. Just came up a few days ago.
And I also watch a bunch of different reaction videos, right? Like I've been watching a lot of reaction videos to Ren and Leonard Cohen. Like there's a few different bands that I go looking for, and I want to see reactions to them. I've tried to do reaction videos and video game. I can't get my systems to work properly, so I just don't do it.
Didn't you do a gaming channel at one point? Or, well, you were starting to game old
Yeah,
school.
I mean, I have the right under my microphone because my microphone is this camera right here right now.
Yeah.
I have my video capture card, but I can't get my microphone to work regardless of whether I use a microphone or I use a headset. I can't get the audio to work properly, so I kind of gave up on it.
Oh, Chad,
District Nitro Death Irish Stout is my
Nice.
next beer.
watch the Chris Van Vliet and Buff Bagwell podcast.
Is it after
Okay,
Bagwell's
like-
leg is cut off?
Yes,
That can kind of look like
It's-
liquid death water. Sorry.
it's fucking
does.
awesome, Chad.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that liquid death water.
What do you got there, Chad?
Sorry,
I
what were you
have
saying, Brian? I didn't hear
Nitro
you.
Death from
Oh, cool.
District Brewing Company.
What was that?
I didn't
Oh, nice.
hear I didn't hear what you said, man.
Oh, I was suggesting to Chad a certain episode to watch of a podcast.
Cool.
Chris Van Vliet and Buff Bagwell.
You know, I was never a fan of Buff Bagwell as a wrestler, but
You will be after watching this episode.
I still won't be a fan of him as a wrestler. But
No,
that
As a
said,
person, you will be. You'll be like, oh,
as a person, I've been a fan of him for a while. I mean, especially after watching like the Dark Side of the Ring about that man.
Yeah.
Like the fact that his mom would like wax his ball sack for him.
Wow, what?
Like, what is wrong with your family, sir?
Wow, that's strange.
you know what I saw today at the LCBO was a tall boy Molson Canadian cold shot, and I almost bought it.
Oh yeah, they have them.
Being
They're
like,
great.
is this? How do you drink 4 of these? These things are huge. But
So,
decided not
first
to.
and foremost, Chris, yes, I have reviewed Earthquake. It fucking sucked. But Earthquake, the wrestler, John Tenta, was awesome. Except for when he was Golga, they kind of just made fun of him as Golga.
there's a paycheck, I think, for him.
Wasn't he like a Shark Boy or something too at one point?
Mm-hmm.
He looked so much older than he was too. Like that man balded early.
Yeah. I remember the early 90s, early to mid 90s. There was a guy here in the Falls that he was a wrestler trying
Harold
to make
Henry?
a go of it. Sorry?
Harold Henry.
No.
You know who I'm talking about?
No.
The guy that did UFC and drove his truck through a casino.
Oh, yeah. Harold Howard, right?
Yeah, Harold Howard. Sorry, Harold Howard.
That's why I was confused. Like, that was a different guy. So he had his veneers. So he had looked like wolf looking.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Multi's 2 of them. Whoa.
Is this one working, Multi? Say hello.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the one that
And,
works. I don't
Yo.
know how you're logged in twice.
So this guy was like Wolf Boy or something. So he decided to try. He ran his own independent show at the arena here in the Falls. I went to it. It was great because he went into debt for this show because he had Earthquake was there. Marty Jannetty might have been there. There was like a lot of decent named guys.
Well, if you had Marty Jannetty there, all you had to do was give him some Coke and he'd show up.
Yeah. But and he called it what did he call it? Because he was like his character was like a wolf boy because he had like fangs like a wolf. And he called it like Wolf Wrestling. So it's world's only legit federation. I remember I had a t-shirt of it. Fucking it was a one-off show, but it's fucking pretty good.
Mhm.
So I saw like that Canadian elite wrestling up in Deer Lake, Ontario when we were on the reserve. We did
Yeah.
the vlog from there. And my God, was it so horrible and so amazing at the same time.
That's cool.
And let me tell you, those reserves, they get huge into their wrestling. Like,
Oh, I can imagine.
Mhm.
but I mean, not much comes up there, right? So
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you get excited about it, man, when it's one of the few things you're going to see all year?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, has Niagara Falls had its first homicide yet?
I don't know.
How about Hamilton? Has Hamilton had its first homicide yet?
Not sure.
Regina has.
How many?
Just one. It had its first homicide on the 19th, I believe it was.
Almost 3 weeks.
I know, we made it 3 weeks. There was 4 people that they were looking for, and they were all being charged with indignity to a human body.
Which you move a body that's dead a little
that's
3
indignity to a
inches and you're
body.
getting charged.
Yeah. I mean, indignity to a human body isn't as bad as it sounds. But yeah, they caught one of the guys, and he had chugged a 26 ouncer before they caught him, and he ratted them all out within 15 minutes who he was with. Like, he's like, go get this person, this person. They caught them all, and they weren't far away. Like, the furthest away was Fort Qu'Appelle, which is like 40 minutes from where we are at. Hurricane also sucked. You know who really liked Hurricane? The person you pissed off by asking if there was any good mustard. I should go find his channel and say hi to him and see if he responds to me. Recently, the Alcoholocaust posted a comment on my channel, and I'm like, wow, you still are around and you're commenting on my channel after all these years? He was a little worried because when we were looking for a house outside of the Arctic, I'm like, hey, how's Brandon? Because he lives in Brandon, Manitoba. And he was like, you're not coming here, are you? Why? Are you worried about a second guy being in Brandon that has a YouTube channel? Like his... I'm glad I didn't go to Brandon. Fuck, there's nothing in Brandon. We stopped there at a McDonald's and it was like the only thing in the fucking city.
It's a place to stop the piss, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. We have 2 viewers right now. Here's what I'm going to say to my 2 viewers. Click this link, come join us. We're going to go for the night, though. We're offline, at least. Good night, everybody. Love you. Click that link. Come say hi. Bye-bye.
Arrivederci.